Welcome back to the Grow Your Nutrition Business podcast. At Healthy Steps Nutrition, we believe something as fundamental as nutrition shouldn't be complicated, which is why we focus on a simple, habit-based approach when working with clients. We help gym owners and coaches build successful nutrition programs without reinventing the wheel. I'm your host, Nicole Aucoin, registered dietitian and founder, Healthy Steps Nutrition, CrossFit HSN, and HSN Mentoring. I'm also the author of the Basics of Nutrition Coaching course, a CrossFit preferred nutrition course. In this podcast, I'm going to teach you how to take one step at a time to build a successful nutrition program where you finally feel confident talking about nutrition to your members and communities. Today, Ashley Osterman and I are talking about building a personality behind your nutrition program. Let's face it, putting yourself out there is scary. And if you're brand new, you might be scared of what people might think or, what the repercussions might be. But I can tell you from experience, if you want to grow your own business or a nutrition program, you have to put yourself out there. You have to take risks. This is so important for a few reasons. One, people need to associate a person, not a brand, with someone who can help them with nutrition. It is so much easier to trust a person than a brand. So in this podcast, we're going to dive into what exactly I mean when I talk about building a personality behind your nutrition program. I think we could all take a second and think of someone who we associate nutrition help with. Why do you associate help with that person? Do they put out tips consistently? Do they show their face? Do they share simple and actionable tips? I bet you've watched a video with them, or maybe you've spoke to them about nutrition. Speaking instead of just posting graphics and hiding behind an infographic is going to help you build that relationship so much faster. There are a few gyms and businesses that do this really, really well. And what that turns into is more people in their community knowing that they can go to that business and that person for help. A few people that come to mind are Sarah and Melinda from Portside Fitness and Nutrition and Halle from Sparks Transform Nutrition. She's an independent coach. The things in this podcast episode seem so simple, yet it takes time. At the end of this podcast, I'm going to give you 2 tips that are guaranteed to save you time when you're starting to put a personality behind your nutrition program and your brand. We will get to this episode right after this message. Here's the deal. This episode discusses work that takes time, and you don't necessarily get paid or see the return on investment right away. It does work indirectly, and it most importantly takes consistency. This is one of the reasons why HSN Mentoring clients love our program and we have such a great retention rate. We give you the video scripts. We give you the email content. We give you the stuff you need to build the personality. It's just on you to take the video script, make it, and then share it with your community. Half the battle, I would say more than half the battle when you start getting comfortable in front of video, is coming up with the content. I'm going to give you a simple tip at the end of this episode to help you come up with content on your own, or you can use HSN Mentoring to give you more content than you'll ever possibly need. HSN Mentoring provides a turnkey solution for gym owners and coaches to save time and not reinvent the wheel. Here's how it works. You sign up for the mentoring program. You go through a training that takes about 30 hours. It includes online modules, homework, and most important, mentoring calls. These are so valuable because it ensures that you're doing it right. It ensures that we're dialing in the details for your facility. Every single person is a little bit different, whether you're doing your on-ramp program or your intake program for new gym members might be slightly different than the way we do it at our HQ location. We want to mold a nutrition program into what you're doing now so you can build a wildly successful nutrition program. Why does that matter? Because your clients need nutrition to see the results they're looking for. I talk to thousands of gym owners and they all say the same thing. People come to your gym because they want to lose weight, they want to get healthy, they want something new, they want to transform their health. We can all agree that if we're going to see results, we need to be talking about nutrition. And HSN Mentoring provides a turnkey solution so you can save time and not reinvent the wheel. You can click the link in the show notes to find out how it works and book a free call with me so I can learn a little bit more about your facility and ensure this program is the right fit for you. It's not the right fit for everybody, but I can tell you we've helped thousands of gym owners and coaches build nutrition programs. All right, let's get to this episode on personality behind your nutrition program. Ashley, welcome back to the Grow Your Nutrition Business podcast.
Hi, Nicole. Always so great to be on and chatting with you.
Today, we are talking about building a personality behind your nutrition program. The value of doing this is underestimated for most nutrition coaches. And I think for two reasons. One, they don't realize the impact. They see it as a waste of time, right? Mm-hmm. And two, I think it's nerve-wracking a little bit, right? Like a lot of people don't have
the confidence to kind of put themselves out there because that can be kind of scary, right?
Yeah, like what if people don't like my video, or what if this doesn't work, or whatever the case may be, that potential fear of failure stops people from taking action and, putting themselves out there. But the truth is you have to have a personality behind your nutrition program because people buy from people. People need to know that you can help them. And just posting graphics, and we give a ton of infographics with Healthy Steps Nutrition, and our mentoring clients get a ton of nutrition tips. And those are absolutely great because you need a balance, I think, of free content that you're providing value, but then you also need a human behind that value too.
Absolutely. And, going back to the fear of failure, this isn't going to be perfect, or, I can definitely say I've been there, done that. I used to record a video over 10, 15 times over and over again because I didn't like the way it sounded, or it could have been a better angle. But you really just have to put it out there. We are all imperfect, and imperfection shows you're human and it's relatable, right?
Authenticity, absolutely. No, I think, goodness, looking back at some of the videos that I made back in, 2010, 2012, I was so nervous to post it. But you know what? You needed those first few videos to start gaining some confidence and gaining traction. And you don't need to invest thousands of dollars into video equipment that I'm staring at right now. You don't need that to just get started. I mean, iPhone video camera is amazing. You can easily take a video and post it. And for our mentoring clients, we give you these scripts. There's 1 year's worth of scripts available to you to make quick videos with quick tips so that you can start sharing free help and getting your name out there so people can start associating nutrition help with you and your brand.
You have to have a human presence. You really do. Like you said, Nicole, people buy from people. And if you're not doing this yet, I encourage you to start somewhere. Even if you're talking behind the camera and the camera's not on you yet and you're just filming what you're doing. Even if it's just a quick, video on your story, or a quick live, or a quick post, start somewhere. Start getting your presence out there. Show that you're a person, that you're there and you're relatable.
I think one of the common mistakes people make is they just start posting all of the things instead of the most relevant things.
Right.
I would highly recommend that you take some notes of what questions your ideal clients ask you, what problems they have, and the common tips that you're giving your ideal clients. And that is where you start with the content. I know for us, many of our clients do not eat enough vegetables throughout the day. They do not drink enough water throughout the day. They really struggle with getting to sleep early enough, or they don't realize the lack of sleep impacts how they feel and their food choices the next day. Or they are beginners in the kitchen and they don't understand how to cook. They don't want to spend 5 hours meal prepping. What questions are you getting asked? And that's where you start when you start creating content. So, one of the simple tips that we give clients, hey, if you're struggling getting enough vegetables in, why don't you try some raw veggies, cut them up, put them in snack bags so you just have them, you grab it, eat it with a snack or eat it with your meal. For me, I can open up my drawer right now in the kitchen and I have peppers and cucumbers chopped up, ready to go in snack bags. That's a great option for me to help get in the vegetables in. But guess what? If I didn't have that, it would be so easy to not get in those vegetables throughout the day.
And what you could do, Nicole, is next time you go to have that snack or that meal, you could take a quick video of opening your drawer and those vegetables already prepped, ready to go. And that can be your tip.
Hey, if you struggle with getting enough vegetables in, like a lot of my clients and even sometimes me, here's one quick tip for you. open up the drawer, show that, there you go. Hope this helps. Let us know what your favorite way to get in vegetables is.
There you go.
Simple, quick video. The cool thing is you repurpose that. I think a lot of times we make something and then we don't use it to its potential, but could you put it into an email? Could you post it on social media? Could you post it on your personal social media and the business social media? Absolutely. Get it out. People need to see things multiple times. And unless you are putting a bunch of money into advertising on social media, likely someone's not going to see it on your personal page and your business page. So posting it on both pages, I think, is a really great strategy. If you're just constantly providing some help is amazing, but we also want to call people to action, right? Like, okay, I'm going to give you some help. I'm going to provide you some simple tips, but then I'm going to say, hey, if you're struggling like a lot of my clients, I would love to help you. Send me a message.
Yes, definitely calling to action. I think there needs to be that balance of the free help, but also making sure that we're giving them a clear direction to what we want them to do next.
At the end of the day, I think you have to look at what your mission is as a nutrition coach. Like, what do you want to do with your life? And why is this important for you to help people? Or do you even like helping people? I think you really need to look at what is your mission, and everything kind of goes back to that. For me, like, I want to help people get healthy, and I want to reach as many people as possible to empower them to become the healthiest versions of themselves. And the vehicle we do that is through, nutrition coaching at HSN HQ. But the bigger vehicle is all of the independent nutrition coaches and all of the gyms that run our nutrition program, where we've helped thousands and thousands of people change their lives through nutrition and fitness. And it makes my heart happy, because I know that these people are changing their lives, and all these coaches are getting fulfillment because they're helping people transform their health and their lives.
And Nicole, I personally know that you are passionate about that. And I think a lot of our viewers on social media and the general public knows that too, because you can tell in your messaging, the things that go out in social media, what we're putting out, the content, that human personality behind the business is you, and it exudes from your passion to help people. And it's so important not only to have that human behind the business, but being intentional on the content that you're releasing, the tips that your people are asking about, that your clients ask about, but also making sure we're being consistent with doing it as well too, right? Can't just see your face once in a while.
Consistency is key. And, I think, yes, it is, it started with me, but really our entire staff has the same passion. Like,
yes,
everyone lights up when they're able to help other coaches and gym owners reach more people and grow their programs. I mean, that's a core value for us. Like, we all want to help, and every single person on our staff is so bought into the vision of empowering people to take control of their health one step at a time.
Yep, absolutely. And you can tell by all of them as well too. When they post their content and they share our content, you can really tell. I think it's, if you think about listening to somebody say something, in a audio clip or seeing a text, that resonates, okay, but it resonates differently when we see the person in a video, when we actually are making that eye contact, seeing where that information is coming from. It definitely resonates more. And even those people who might not be ready to take the next step today or tomorrow or the next month, they're going to remember you, that person behind the brand, when they are eventually ready. They're going to remember you instead of the graphic or instead of the audio clip. They're going to remember that person.
No, I think, you have to be, your program can't just be text. There has to be a human. There needs to be a personality, but you also need to share the stories of the people who are doing awesome, your ideal clients. And when I look at the nutrition coaches and gyms that are the most successful with running our program and building nutrition programs in general, they are so open and so proud of all of their nutrition clients and share their stories regularly. Because I know if I'm looking for if I'm looking for help with something, and I can see other people like me getting the help and getting where I want to be, it's going to be so much easier to say, okay, yeah, I am just like Susie, and I need that help that Susie has, and Melinda can help me with Portside. Right?
Yes, absolutely. And having those clients who have done so well and sharing their experience, getting those testimonials, getting their photos out there, them being excited of what they've done is going to inspire other people. Melinda said it. She said, we have a lot of people that come into Portside who say after they see our social media presence, you help people just like me. I knew I could come to you. I feel comfortable coming to you.
That's exactly what people say when they join HSN mentoring. Like every gym owner says the same thing to me. Nicole, I understand that nutrition is a huge missing piece of the puzzle. I'm overwhelmed and I have no clue where to start and I don't have time to reinvent the wheel. Why do you think we say that often? Because that's exactly who our ideal client is with mentoring. Like if you are a gym owner who understands that nutrition needs to be a priority, you're willing to invest your time and energy and effort into using all of the tools and resources that we provide to help you grow a nutrition program, and you have the manpower to do it. Either you have the time to work with clients yourselves, or you have an amazing nutrition coach to help support the role. I know that we can help you because we've helped thousands of other gym owners and coaches launch amazing nutrition programs. But if you are super overwhelmed, you have no time, you have no interest in nutrition, you're not looking to build this program, you're just looking for someone else to do it for you, it's not going to work. Like you have to put in the work if you want to grow a program. And I think every business owner understands that. It's so important to, share the success stories of your clients. And, I think one of the things that I do in the mentoring program is the second call, which was where we talk a lot about marketing, and we'll look at people's websites. And a lot of times what I see when I go to gyms' websites is people lifting huge barbells, people in super great shape. And my ideal client has probably never lifted a barbell before. They are 40 to 50 pounds overweight and they just are really looking to get healthy and get fit. That picture is going to be so intimidating for people. But if my ideal client sees some quotes from people, sees some before and afters, sees some pictures of people putting a muscle up that, have, I've lost this amount of weight, I've gained this and I'm more confident now and I feel better, I have more energy, I'm a better mom because I can move around with my kids. Amazing. Like that's exactly who I want to attract. So why am I not showing those people on our website, on our front page of our website? I would challenge you to look at your website. Do you have people that are in super great shape only, or do you have people that are smiling and happy and are looking like they're having fun? They're having the best hour of their day in your gym. If you're just a nutrition coaching program, obviously you're not going to have people in the gym, but do you have smiling people, or is it just, people with an 8-pack where your ideal client might think this is not the right fit for me?
Yeah, like I'm never going to get there. They need to see people that look like them. They need to see regular, average people of all shapes and sizes, all ages. You need to be able to appeal to those people who might not want to come in if they see those perfect people in shape, right?
You need to first figure out who is my ideal client, and then let's get some pictures of those people on your website and make it super warm and welcoming for sure.
Right, because that would change if you're working with performance athletes or ultra marathoners. You would want those type of people on your website. So yes, identifying who is your ideal client first, and then making sure your website, your social media presence, your personality is, going towards those type of people.
Yep. Use the language of what your ideal clients are saying. And that's really important because it's going to hit home. And just remember, you don't have to spend thousands and thousands of dollars into marketing to help build a personality behind your brand. You want to be authentic. None of us are perfect. We all struggle with nutrition. I struggle with nutrition just as much as someone else, but I have a coach to keep me accountable. I mean, it's so important that you are authentic and you practice what you preach, because if you're saying one thing and you're doing something else, you're not going to build the credibility with your ideal clients or your clients in general.
Yeah, the authenticity is so important. And that's why I encourage our nutrition coaches to also post about their struggles. I think if you're struggling with something, somebody else is too. And a really good actionable step, if you haven't started doing this, is share your favorite recipe. Go online, post to social. Hey, tonight I'm making balsamic pork tenderloin in the crock pot, my favorite HSN recipe. It's super easy. Here's how I do it. That's a great, simple first step.
You want to make sure that you're doing video content. While it can be scary, you want to actually make some video content, put it out consistently, because building a personality behind your brand has to go so much further than just text and people reading. You can, convey your passion about nutrition and convey, how important it is for you to help people through a video so much better than just text messages or just people reading that text. So, Ashley, I love that actionable step that you gave. Like, hey, make a video super quick and easy, but I also challenge you to be consistent with posting your free help. And remember, don't underestimate the value of building a personality behind your nutrition program. We have countless nutrition coaches that have built amazing nutrition programs, and it's because there is a personality behind the nutrition program. Hope you enjoyed that episode. At the end of the day, it comes down to consistency. You can do videos on the fly for sure, simple tips, or you can put some thought into it and create content that's going to provide simple and actionable tips and use it in so many places. I am all about creating one thing and using it as many times as I possibly can. If I can make it evergreen where people see it over and over again, you can guarantee that I'm going to do that. One of the ways that we do that is virtual nutrition talks. We provide virtual nutrition talks. We have between 120 to 200 people register almost every single time. People join live or they can watch the recording. The best thing is I can take that nutrition talk, have the recording on a thank you page, and use it as an evergreen funnel so that we're constantly getting new leads and then calling them to action to come into our facility or sign up for a discovery call for nutrition coaching. It's a simple way to get leads and people to come to your facility knowing how you can help them and knowing where nutrition is on your priority list. I have found the best way for people to get to know you is through video. When we watch a video of someone, we can see their passion, we can see their excitement, enthusiasm, their true love for helping people or love for nutrition and helping people transform their health, instead of just writing text and people reading it. Sometimes people don't even read all the text that's written down. But if you have simple, actionable, short video content, that is a great way to start building that relationship with clients. I can tell you from personal experience, when people jump on free calls for mentoring with me, they tell me, Nicole, I feel like I already know you. I know this program will help me. I've watched every video. I get how it works. That's exactly what I want people to say. We take time to create that video content, and if people watch it, they understand that I can help them. It's a way for me to build that relationship. Same thing with our nutrition coaching program. When people go into our funnels, they're seeing videos. More importantly, they're able to see success stories and videos of our clients doing awesome, talking about how nutrition, fitness, and accountability has helped them. I want to talk about two things that I challenge you to do. One, I've mentioned it multiple times, but video content. There's a secret formula that I would recommend when you make videos. First, you want to make a list of all the questions that you get asked often. If we're working with kids, I know a common problem that I see with parents is picky eaters, or being able to find a balanced breakfast when kids are rushing out the door. So I'm going to start my video with a problem. Then I'm going to introduce myself. Then I'm going to give 1 to 3 tips and leave with a call to action. This is the best formula for creating video content. Why? If you try to say so much in a video, people are going to lose you, especially on social media. So state the problem first, get people engaged, introduce yourself, and then give 1 to 3 tips, leave with a call to action. What would this look like? If we're talking about picky eaters, hey, do you struggle with picky eaters at home? My name's Nicole, and I'm the registered dietitian and founder at Healthy Steps Nutrition. We work with so many parents that have picky eaters, and here are 2 tips to help you. 1, get your kids involved in the kitchen and let them pick what vegetable or fruit they want to try. You can use Friday Try Day as a great strategy. Number 2, try different preparation methods. If you've never tried roasting vegetables, they are delicious. The crunchy texture is guaranteed to be loved by kids. I would love for you to click the link below this video and and go to our roasted broccoli recipe on our website and give it a try. Let me know what you think. Simple tip, actionable tip, you can hear that I stuttered in that there was no script, but it's real, it's authentic, and that's gonna give people simple and actionable tips. I guarantee we'll have a few people that go to our website and try that roasted broccoli recipe if I posted that video. So start with the problem, introduce yourself, 1 to 3 tips, leave with a call to action. The second thing, and I think the thing that's more important, is sharing your clients' stories. Why did they sign up for your facility? How has nutrition, fitness, and accountability coaching helped them? Or how is just fitness if you're just a gym that doesn't offer nutrition right now? And what would they say to someone who's looking to join your facility? Capture it on a video, then put that video in a blog, write out those questions and the responses. Lastly, put that blog link in a funnel for new leads. So new people coming in your door have seen and met Kristen, who's transformed her health and her life through nutrition and fitness coaching at your facility. I would capture video content in these stories of people like your ideal clients. Kristen's a mom. She is a teacher. She is an amazing person who really focuses on nutrition and fitness, not only for her, but for her kids and her family. If I had 50 Kristens, I would be so excited. Of course, I'm going to blast Kristen. Of course, I'm going to talk about her. Of course, I'm going to use her in a funnel, because if people can relate to her, they're likely our ideal clients. So remember, what you want to do is invest the time to create this content and then put it into evergreen format, meaning you're putting it into lead funnels onto your blog so that it lives forever and you can always go back and link it. I hope this was helpful for you. If you enjoyed this podcast, please give us a 5-star review and write a review so it can reach more people. We'll see you back here next week.